mad early on a Saturday. Probably ain't nobody up on this joint. It might help if I put my thingy back on. I see one of the folks up in this joint this morning. Good morning. I've misplaced the AirPod. I'm devastated. I don't know where it went. I don't know. I hope that the doggy didn't get it, because I don't got it. I don't know where it is. Yeah, I don't know. Everybody lazy behinds is still in the bed this morning. I didn't even know they had filters on here. It's crazy. Imagine doing a video like this. A whole video. That's craziness. That's too much. I'm saying over here early in the morning playing with the filters. Need to get a life. Ain't got one though. Good morning, folks. What's going down? Bubbles in the y'all. Who on this thing? I don't see anybody. Usually my folks be running their mouth, yipping and yapping, and I don't see nothing happening on this joint right now. hmm So I see four folks back down to three. I know y'all not probably like morning people. I'm a morning person, so I'll be on here quite early. I'm trying to read into some more folks come up in here. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to wait for some more folks to come in the building so we can talk about the wonderful world I call the Matrix, because that's what it is. And today we're talking about how perception and reality, how it gets misconstrued. Because everything in the Matrix is always going to be the opposite. That's how you got to think about everything that comes out of the Matrix. BB! Hey, BBC, what's good, baby? Hey, BBC, what's good, baby? Anywho, shout out to my day ones. You already know who the fuck you are. You know, it's all love, 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 love. But me and my day ones, if you are new to MBT, then guess what? Like and subscribe. And guess what? If you are interested in getting your very first reading with moi, then you can get that for $15 for the first 30 minutes. After that, you can have any one of my regular service packages at half price. I promise you, it's all the way worth it. I got people that hit me up all the time. They love it, love it, love it, because I keep it 100% raw with everybody. You already know. That's what we hitting for. Outside of that, I'm trying to get into this Matrix convo, but it's early and it's not that many people, and I don't want to have to repeat myself. So I may end up redoing this joint. Kareem Abdul Candy Boy. Hey, baby. Hey. What happened? You didn't call me. Oh, you said what's happening? Oh, nothing. Trying to figure out why is everybody still in the bed on Saturday this early? Like, get your ass up. Sleep is the cousin of death. You got a whole eternity to sleep. What are you doing sleeping? Wake up. Get with the program. Everybody should be up with energy and glowing and ready to just hit the pavement running. But no, everybody's still in the bed. Slowing down Sky's progress. Hmm. It's not far. Hmm. Hmm. I've been on here for 6 minutes and 37 seconds. And it's only three of y'all. So I'm probably just gonna hop back on later and do it like at like 11. That way I don't have to repeat myself. Because people be wanting to ask questions, but I don't always have time to get to the comments. Oh, thank you, BB. If you want a reading, young lady, then I suggest you call me now because I don't know what lady's gonna be. Right now, I'm on here, but I see I ain't gonna be able to get to that talk because there's not enough people on here. But if you want to get a reading, I suggest you get to me right now while I am available because I don't want to hear that I couldn't get you because I'm telling you when I'm available. I'm pointing at me right now. See, this is me, and I am available. Pow. See how that works? How are they not gonna support Flash Player after this? We need that in order to. Never mind. No point in even arguing with the computer. I feel like I did this eyebrow perfect and screwed up this one, and I am notorious for messing up my eyebrows. Even though I only do my eyebrows 2 to 3 times a year because I want my joints to always be nice and thick and full. But I may need to touch that up. Bobby looking right. I'm surprised all the time. What was that? Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That makes me feel better because I don't want to be running around here looking like I don't know what's going on. But anyway, um, yeah. So here we are, sitting here, kicking it with Sky, and we are talking all about how the matrix functions on the opposites. Anything the matrix spews out to you, the truth and reality, 9 times out of 10 is going to be the actual opposite. But not to sleeping people. When people are asleep, they're gonna follow whatever the system says. So we know that the system is put into place to work for us. Somehow everything got flip flopped around and now we work for the system. So, you know, it's a matter of being able to see life on its real terms. And I think a lot of people are not able to do that because their perception is clouded by whatever belief systems they have already been attached to. And so once we get fixated on these belief systems, we kind of have a hard time seeing reality on any other level. So the other day, I don't know what I was doing, but I was just like in my deepest thought and I was thinking, I said, okay, if we have a government in place and that government has been in existence for quite some time, um, and they are supposed to be working for us, then why are they not? That's one. Two, how do you manifest any and all things? Hey, Candy, how you doing? How do we manifest and create all of the things that we want in this existence without lifting a finger? Because that's what goes on with the 1% of the filthy rich in this world. They are constantly manifesting and constantly creating wealth and living within the constructs of wealth, but they don't put any work in. Now, when you get a little bit further down to the midpoint and bottom of the pyramid, the narrative is if you work hard and save your money, Ashe, 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 Ashe. So yeah, the narrative is you go to school, you get an education, you graduate, you go to college, furthering your education and opening up debt, and then you go out into the world and you try to obtain a job in a field where you got your education, only to find out that it's not going to happen 9 times out of 10. And so you end up spending the rest of your life paying off that debt and working somewhere else. And this is what they teach you that life is and what you should be working toward. The question is, if that's what life is and this is the way to wealth and financial freedom, then why, when you go to work, you don't see other rich people sitting next to you in a cubicle? Why don't you even come across a rich person in those particular circumstances? Because that has nothing to do with being rich or the reality in this realm. It's the first thing from the truth. Okay, so when I was thinking about this, I was like, okay, so we got this 1%, they living their best life, they got the majority of the wealth on the earth, and then you have us. And these people live long lives, 90, 100 years old, things of that nature. They are not going to a traditional school. They don't get vaccinated. They don't have birth certificates and social security cards. They are sovereign in every sense of the word. For example, let's use the Queen for an example. The Queen never went anywhere to apply for a passport like you and I have, yet the Queen has a standing passport at every airport on the globe. See how that there works? That's called sovereignty and freedom, something that we don't have. Organ harvesting. Well, yeah, there's a lot. I believe that there may be a lot of that going on because, particular cultures are high in melanin and it's going to be needed in the end times. Melanin is the protector and they lack it. So, yeah, they're going to be doing that. I'm not surprised at all, especially with women who carry, black women or women of color who carry the mitochondrial DNA. Yes, they're going to be tapping into that every chance they get the opportunity. But this is what boggles me. So, if in every culture prior, it's already been solidified and understood that there is no such thing as death. The physical body dies, the spirit and the mind is born, and you continue to live and in these different forms of existence. Then the question is, we should be in 2020 as a collective, we should be content and comfortable with death, right? We should be okay with it, where it's to the point where, okay, somebody died, yippee, is a celebration. We'll see them when we get to the other side because there's no such thing as death. Yet, you got this 1% who is harvesting organs, doing everything in their power not to die, trying to figure out how to transfer the consciousness from one body to the next body, trying to freeze the head, freeze the body, so that later on, when science has developed it, a person can come back into existence in the future. All of this weird type of shenanigans is going on. At the same time, now they're tapping into quantum physics and fractal physics and things of that nature, trying to understand the creator. So, if we are to say that we are 100% sure that death does not exist, why is it that the 1% work so extremely hard not to die? It's weird. Outside of that, how is it that they are constantly able to manifest and never lift a finger? Because this is how they're extending their lifespans. They don't deal with physical stress, they don't deal with mental stress, they don't deal with chemical or biological stress. They are not eating what we eat, they're not drinking what we drink, they don't live in the environments that we live in, yet everything that we desire, they always end up with it. And so during the time that I was sitting there thinking about that in deep thought, I come to realize that your lifespan will be extended if you are not spewing out your energy. So let me give you an example. Let's say let's just use an example. Let's say that there's 1.5 billion people on the planet versus this 1%. The 1% have all of the secrets and the keys to old into now. And they're manipulating now with all of the secrets of the old from the prior civilizations and generations and so on and so forth. And so if we got 1.5 billion people on the earth, simultaneously at the same time that I come up with an idea, let's give an estimate. We'll say 200,000 of those 1.5 billion come up with that same exact idea at the same exact time on the same exact day. 200,000, 250,000. Let's say out of that 250,000, 50,000 of that 250,000 actually attempt to pursue that dream. Out of that 50,000 who tried and attempted to pursue that dream, let's say 10,000 of them actually get the ball rolling. Now, after that, let's say 10,000 of them gets the ball rolling. Let's say out of that 10,000, 50 of them are able to present it to the 1%. They make it before that super rich collective. But out of that 50, only one of them are accepted. And what happens when they accept it? That 1% who had that similar idea around the same time is going to be attracted to it. So therefore, it's just a matter of, do we like this person and do we want to bring them into the fan club, or do we? Okay, so what does the 1% do? They say, well, yeah, we thought about that, we wanted to do that, but they never lifted a finger. All they're gonna do is buy it from you, and then they're going to put their millions and billions of dollars with it and make it pump. You took what, 1.5 million, but they just made 1.5 trillion off of your idea that you sold. Took the pattern and you can never get it back. This is the matrix for you. They literally were able to manifest what they wanted into this reality via your blood, sweat, and tears and labor. Never lifting a finger, still having the ability to enjoy the manifestation of the thing right here. This is what makes a slave. And that's what was on my mind. Let me know, once again, that everything that goes on in this matrix, if it's viewed from the system, then you better believe that the real truth is the complete opposite of it. We got a lot of thinking about a lot of things to do. We got to worry about the sleeping masses that we surrounded around. We got to think about that stupid ass virus that they got floating around here, trying to knock people off, running around telling people, oh, kids are not, prone to getting it, and African Americans are not prone to getting it. I haven't seen any proof of that, but we're gonna see. Everything is the opposite, guys. Know that if the system is spewing it out to you, then it's no truth in that. Look for the opposite. I've not gone wrong yet, going in the opposite direction. If they tell you that in order to be successful, you need to work every day, then your ass need to not go to work every day, because you ain't gonna see no rich people going to work every day. Mm. Well, I believe they have the cure for cancer. Are they going to give it to you? No, because the pharmaceutical company cannot make no money off of you having a cure. And really, cancer is just something that's produced by imbalance, disabling of the homeostasis of your body. So think about this. They blamed it on the cigarette companies, but was it really the cigarette companies by itself? No. Because if you chemically modify anything that we have to put into our bodies, you're going to create a cancer cell. Because your body has to take that information from whatever foods you're putting into it, and it needs to break that down to get the vitamins and nutrients that it needs for your survival. But if it's an artificial food, then it's getting misinformation, and so it's going to trigger the body to overpopulate or overproduce cells that otherwise should not be being produced at that rate, which is a cancer. So cancer is a matter of your diet, but it's also a matter of your thinking, because you control the health of your body just with your thoughts. Hey, too sweet. What's going on, boo boo? Well, yeah, we do all have cancer cells in our body, and they serve a purpose. But if we are feeding our bodies misinformation, then you better believe that there's going to be an overgrowth of some shit that we don't need. Of course they are, because that's where the money is at. When my aunt passed away, Medicaid literally paid $389,000 for a 6-day hospital visit. And they still can't explain to me how that possible when she was alive, she couldn't get her tooth pulled to be covered under Medicaid. I'm still waiting for them to explain that. And they can't explain anything to me. So I'm not surprised. No, they're not. And then all of these things run concurrent to affect you in other areas. Um, it's just wicked how the system is in place and the people are not paying attention to the fact that all of the events that's taking place are distractions. Let's talk about this coronavirus real quick. Where did it come from? How did it get developed? How did it spread across the country so quickly? And what is going to be the outcome? Who is the corporate behind this? Is it the United States? Is it China? Is it the Middle East, where Trump decided on New Year's Day that he was going to blow up their top general? Who was it that created this virus? And how did it get to this point? That's questions that people are not asking. Because as soon as I started thinking about it, I'm like, well, Trump did blow up, oh boy, in the Middle East. And the retaliation initially was them blowing up an empty naval or army base. But that's not considered, that's not an eye for eye and a tooth for a tooth. So something got to give. So I was thinking maybe they blew up this army base with nobody on it just to throw people off and let them get comfortable and lax. And then they decided, okay, well, biological warfare is going to be. At the same time, you got to keep in mind, we've been pissing China off. We owe China a lot of money. We owe a lot of countries a lot of money. People have to understand what's going on the world scale. Hmm. Right. I think that the US created this virus and released it in China. And I think when China was trying to keep it quiet, it wasn't because they didn't want their own people to know and panic. I think it was primarily so that they could buy time enough to send that shit back to the people that sent it to them, which is only right. You send something over here killing all of us, we gonna send something over there killing all of you. Your shit. China ain't got to pull up because what most Americans don't know is that China owns six of the states already here. When Hillary ass was messing around in the White House with her dumb dingleberry self, we were trillions of dollars in debt to China. And instead of us trying to figure out how to give them their shit back, Hillary sold them six goddamn states. How about those apples? Six damn states. Can you believe that shit? Six of our states. Hey, Pamela. Hey, darling. Well, of course they are. Because it's still fertile land. And really, America is trying to take over Africa and been doing that since Trump been in, since not Trump, excuse me, Obama's been in office. And this is why they didn't vote for his ass. Because while he was distracting the black American, he was befriending the African in Africa and moving the United States armies and bases to their natural resources so that when they try to colonize Africa and Africa say fuck out of here, they can then take over all of their natural resources and cripple them and force them to participate in being colonized. Because Africa is a very big continent and they have not even gotten to all that they're indigenous in Africa. It's places in Africa that with people in Africa that people don't even know existed. You understand? Obama wasn't really your friend. Okay? They played a trick on you. Everything that y'all said no to them about when Bush was in office, they had Obama come and say the same thing, different words, different swag, threw y'all off, and y'all ended up agreeing to everything that y'all disagreed to with the president before. So he wasn't here to be your friend. He was just a puppet. Know that. Everything is for a reason. They don't do nothing without having a reason for it. Evil Hillary. Well, I mean, every family that gets into that position is there for the sake of making as much money as they can and they out. The wilderness, the wilderness, places that don't deal with I mean, there's countries, new countries there's a country inside of this country that people don't even know exists. Real talk. I forgot the name of it, but there's a country inside of the United States. They got their own government, own police force, own laws, everything that you don't even know about. But to be out of the matrix is to decide to live off the land, free and independent of any system. The problem is they've spent hundreds of years erasing that knowledge. So most people don't even know how to live off the grid. If you was to have to go out into the wilderness right now and survive, the average American gonna be dead. We don't know what plants to eat. We don't know which plants are healing. We don't know which snakes is poisonous. We don't know what bugs are poisonous. We don't know how to purify our water. We don't know how to take mud and clay and create brick. We don't know how to do nothing. We don't know how to start a fire. We don't know how to create electricity from dirt or water. We don't know how to do none of these things. We out of line. Yes, that's what we got to start doing. Women, we don't remember. I mean, most women don't even know how to sew. I know how to sew, crochet, and knit. Like, you have to remember and understand that there is no thing created on this planet that did not derive from something that came from nature. I don't care if they tell you it's man made. There's no such thing as a man made anything because, in order for a man to make anything, they have to take medicinal properties that come from the earth and blend them together and then say it's man made. There's no such thing as man made. The only reason they even came up with that term is because, by the constitutional law, the government cannot sell or pattern anything that comes from nature. So this is why I was telling people, yo, you don't want the government interacting with your weed. Everybody's like, oh yeah, I'm so glad the government is letting us have weed, blah, 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 blah. But at the same time, simultaneously, you're opening up the gates for weed to now be a narcotic. And now when you get caught with a $5 bag of weed, you got a felony because you have to be a licensed vendor in order to have that. So you and then in order for them to be a vendor of marijuana, which is a medicinal plant, they have to chemically modify the plant so that they can say it's man-made. So you're not getting weed anyway, you're getting some other shit. So this is where we got to start opening our heads and coming to an understanding that because I don't know about us sometimes. We sussy. We sussy. I'm trying to tell you. Being a vegetarian, it don't matter what you eat. It really doesn't. What you eat is all about balance. Everything is put here for us to survive. You know, the animal kingdom is in its set order. Us being dominant over, the animal kingdom for the most part. Yes. What? It was somebody named Joe. Joe. I think. From down the block. I think that's. Let's go see who's at the door. Move. Move. No, duh. Oh, that's Joe from down the block. Hey. Hey, yo. What's going on? Auntie? I mean, what's up, bro? Mother. Stephanie? She ain't come out this weekend. Yeah, take my number. I'm back. Okay, hold on. I gotta get a pen. Sorry, guys. My mommy be out here making friends and shit. 21 Savage. Oh, 21 Savage? Yeah. Did they ever let him out of jail? Huh? They let him out? What's the number? 347. Oh, you got a New York number now? Yeah, 970 3295. All right, I'm gonna call her because she gonna be calling and talk about she running out. Oh, wow, you don't smoke though, huh? Not really, man. Sometimes. No, he been gone. You since before Auntie passed away. You don't even know that? Yeah, you know. Yeah, I told her. I ain't a fucking monster. If Auntie was here, she would be mad about that door. What door? This one? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, R.I.P. Auntie. Word. I'm gonna call her and give her the number. If she wants something, I'll call you. What, mommy? Mommy live in New York. That's what I thought, though. That's your brother too, right? Yeah. He live in New York too? All of them live over there. We the only ones that's out here. Alright. Yeah, so if girl. What's her name? Your friend. Oh, you talking about Gion. Yes. Lady baby. Yes. Who? No. Leave me alone. What's wrong with my son? Y'all want a kid? Am I on drugs? No. Unless you want to call being on a cigarette and some weed a drug, then no. Are you on drugs? Answer me that. Do I look like I'm on drugs? Fuck is wrong with you? You stupid or nah? Am I on drugs? Cause a nigga wanna sell some weed. You better get the fuck out my face. Trust me. Motherfuckers that's on drugs don't have shit. Okay? Why? Cause their money is being spent on drugs. I need. So I'm high on weed. Do I look high to you? Is what I'm. Do you see what fucking time it is, bitch? Fuck, I look like this early in the daytime, smoking any type of bud. Take the fuck out my face. She ain't being rude, or he ain't being rude. That motherfucker just dumb. That's a troll right there, I promise you. Let them stay on the page. If think about this. This is what I be talking about with human beings. Let's talk about drugs. Let's talk about the human condition of the mind real quick. If you come to the assumption, or even if you just walk up on somebody and you kicking it with them and say I'm some kind of person where I don't want to interact with people who use drugs, or I got a problem with somebody who uses any type of drug, right? And I come on YouTube and oh, yeah, I done hit the kitchen. Y'all looking at the kitchen. My bad. Okay, and you may have a problem with the fact that somebody uses a drug of some sort, and you're on their page. It is safe to say that it's something wrong with your ass because you're still sitting on the page watching the person who you don't vibe with. This is the condition of the human mind right now, where you'll be in the process of saying you about one thing while simultaneously your action you're doing something else. If you felt like, oh, this bitch is a drug addict, you should have dropped your ass off the page and no conversation. Because if I'm dealing or interacting with anything and I feel like that thing is not for me, then guess what? I'm not fucking with you. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to have nothing to do with you because you not my speed. And that's how that gets dealt with. I don't have to even answer such a question because anybody who really follow me, then they see how I live. And you see that if your ass is some type of drug addict and you some regular person, actually I'm not rich. So I wouldn't have nothing because I would have to feed my money to my drug habit. Just in case you was wondering. I don't know. Why would you ask somebody on YouTube where the fuck they are in this world? See, that's what I'm talking about. It's something wrong with your mind. Moving right along. X as usual. I don't know how old that is because I speak proper English. How old am I? Well, I don't know. You come tell me. It's 50 some odd videos on this channel. Go back to the beginning and figure it out. So anyway, back to where we was at. So the human condition in the mind, remember that you are in the matrix. If the matrix is spewing out any information, I promise you the truth of the matter is the complete opposite of what's being said. You got the coronavirus spreading all over the place, and they're telling black people and children, oh, but you're not prone to it. Hmm. So it's safe to say that we can be walking around here with our faces not masked up, but when we start dropping dead, then we know that we listen to a system that ain't never been for us. For real. It's facts. It's facts. If it's airborne, it's airborne. You still comprised of some of everything, everybody. Black people are, how do you explain? Melanated people are comprised of all of the things that the earth are comprised of. And what you are experiencing is your earth being sick. They want to call it global warming. I'm gonna call it a fever. And right now, the body is trying to shake off anything that is detrimental to it, just like your body would if you were sick or if you had an overpopulation of a bunch of humans on you that was sucking you dry and not replenishing what they take. You would then be sick and you would then have a high temperature trying to burn the virus out the body because that's a healthy body. A healthy body, when it's sick, the temperature will rise in hopes of killing off the germ that's causing the illness. and then it will release other cells and organisms that can come out, like your white blood cells, that'll build up to kill off these viruses and diseases, which is what you got going on in your air. Exactly. But they know that the average human being does not look at life in that way. And so y'all are not, most people are not going to associate the the fact that it's February and it's 59 degrees outside on the East Coast with the fact that you are dealing with a sick planet that has risen up a damn fever. Yeah, absolutely. Because if you live in America, then you have to understand that you ain't had food in a long time. Everything that you eat is chemically modified, and your body don't understand it. And so this is where all of these illnesses come from. You got, and they systematically are shutting down the human body. If you go over a period of time, you'll see that there was a point in time when everybody had stomach problems, and you'll hear the commercials all about the stomach problems. Then you'll hear all about the head problems and migraines, and you'll see commercials about that. Then you'll see a whole bunch of years where it's all about the heart problems and a bunch of medications for that. And so they systematically, over time, shutting down the human body. And what does the average American do? Because they don't want to go through the whole process of stopping what they're doing that's triggering the issue, going through the changes and the discomforts that come with the body cleansing itself. They go run their behinds to the doctor and let the doctor pump them up full of pills, and those pills create more side effects and more damages because the body don't understand that shit either. At the same time, they already drilled in your brain that these natural things that the earth has for you, they tell you, oh, well, you can use it in conjunction with modern medicine. But the reality of it all is that it's not strong enough to heal you. That's a lie, because you are comprised of everything that this earth is comprised of. How could it not heal you? It heals itself all the time from all of the damage that you do to it. So why can't it heal you? I don't see why it couldn't. It doesn't make sense. Say what's up to my junior who need a haircut. Look at that. I'm mad little or he mad tall. Which one is it? Let's see. Let's go back to back. Let's see who the tallest. Turn around. Turn around. You have to turn around. Put your back on my back. No, that's your side. And you trying to cheat. Turn around. Stop being on your tippy toes. He's trying to cheat. Turn around. You got to go behind me. Put your back on my back so I can see how tall you are. That's the front of you. Turn around. What's wrong with my kid today? Turn around. What? You're on the side of me. Now my son gonna act like he's slow. All right, fine. So at 6 years old, that's how tall he is. He's right here to his mommy. No. Thank you, BB. No, that's cheating. Get off your tippy toes. I'm not playing with you. Stop cheating. Get out of here. You see that? It's cheating. I know. He's pow pow in my hand. I ain't even do nothing today. And my boy heavy handed. He be on put the beats on somebody out here. Ba ba ba. Stop. Stop running through the house. Where's Puppy Wuppy? Okay. I came down here. Fair enough. Mm, children. Can't live with them. Can't live without them. I tell you. Yeah, so we got to be careful, and we gotta keep our thinking in order. We can't let this system charade us around like a bunch of damn idiots, because we ain't stupid. Even though my sis got mad at me this morning because I get frustrated with people because I've been wanting people to wake up. And so I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Are they freaking stupid? I'd be going off. And she's like, you can't do that. How are you going to expect the people to learn if you cursing them out and calling them stupid? I said, you know what? You're absolutely right. You're right. But I have a temper problem. I'm trying to work on it, y'all. Yes, I am. Yes, I am, darling. Wait, let me make sure I turned on the super chat. Do y'all have the option to super chat me? Yeah, you can. Anybody trying to get a super chat reading, you need to put it in capitals. I need a moderator. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to go through my. Hold on, y'all. I got to quick. Hold on. Ow! Damn! Ah! Bitch! Ow! Damn! Man, I had a cramp. If Sherman don't stop asking me how old I'ma block you. You don't ask a woman how old she is. I'm older than you, probably. I know you know that you don't ask a woman how old they is. That is a violation of code 227-908. Toots. Who is that? Good morning. Where are you going? But where are you going after that? I'm still waiting for the boy to tell me where he going after that. Where are you going? You need to locate your pappy.
I know where he is. He's busy today and tomorrow.
That's what he told you?
He said that he'll try, but it's not definite.
He'll try to what?
Come see us, but it's not definite.
I didn't need him to come see us.
I don't want to go over there.
I just needed to drop something off to him. I don't need him to come see me do nothing.
Where do you have to drop off?
The money that I had took out and put on the side to give him so he could get clothes and stuff. I'm not about to chase him down. I'll put that shit back in the bank and go and pay bills.
How much was it?
It was enough for him to buy stuff that he needed and get on his feet. And I'm not about to keep calling up there. I called Movita twice. I'm not calling up there no more.
I'll try calling.
Okay? Because you know how I give it up. I'll put it back. Trying to be nice. Trying to play nice. FYI, anybody looking to get questions answered in the super chat is $5. But I know you didn't know that, so it's all fine and well. Plus, I need to update my description. So, Maurice, when is your birthday, beloved? Mr. Maurice, I need to know your birthday, baby. Can you pay me later? I don't know, because I use drugs. I might need that to buy crack with or something. You see how that shit come back and backfire, right? You see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? That's why you got to be careful about how you open your mouth sideways to folks. Cause sometimes, yeah, it ain't cute. July 15th. Cool. So you are a water sign. Y'all be in y'all emotions like never would have made it. And what you want to know about career reading, money and career in the next 2 months. So first off, let's do it in two. First, we're gonna look at your money. All right. So what you got here is the Knight of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Six of Coins, and the Three of Wands. And so it's showing me here this Knight of Wands, um, walking away from some conflict. I don't know if did you loan out some money? Let me go look at this real quick because it's looking like somebody's walking away from a fight, and it's looking like this issue is about a loan. And that loan was supposed to be all about helping this person grow. So let's see what's going on with your money because it's looking like there's a current conflict going on. Let's see if this was your loan. And matter of fact, I know what the problem is. You're going to have to wait. I'm going to throw down again because my head ain't covered. Yes, sir.
Explain what happened. You said that everything that was supposed to happen yesterday, everything kind of got derailed and everything was getting sorted. So no one was answering the phone.
I didn't call until today.
Oh, you called today? Well, he just woke up.
I don't know his number. I called Move.
I don't have his number. He doesn't have a phone yet.
Well, then if he would get it together and find his way to calling me, then he would know what I'm trying to do. But if he's gonna go get lost in the sauce, I'm gonna go plant my ass back upstairs.
Well, he said he wanted to see us.
Well, then he need to figure it out.
He said he wanted us to come over there.
I don't have a problem with that. Well, you let me know when y'all ready. And it better not be too late. Hold on, babe. I gotta cover my head. I'm in violation right now. And I'll explain that to y'all in a second, okay? But let me bring my stuff downstairs. I want you to be able to see the card, so I'm gonna get my clamp. Hold on, y'all. If I'm gonna do something for you, then you know I gotta do it 100%. Hey, Ashmere, this little boy trying it, y'all. You better get him, y'all. That little boy that y'all think is so cute, y'all better get him. Oh shoot, Ashmere, why did you leave the dog on the couch?
I didn't.
Okay, did you zip the damn thingy? Go straighten up my bed. Get these pillows and blankets off the floor. That's not cute. I'm not about to be talking to you all day today.
Oh yeah, because he jumped out.
Yeah, you gotta zip it. He's getting tall. All right, chill. We gotta start over real quick, y'all, cause I'm out of line, and I don't want my sis or my Bible lab to catch me up here reading without my head covered. That's out of line. Look at that, my stand is back. My stand is back. Hey, 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 it's a party. My stand is back. Do the running. Do the. All right, I'm done. Acting like a goofy. You gotta have that good vibe. Okay, baby? Okay. Let me cover my joint up a little bit so I don't get caught slipping. That ain't gonna work, is it? Probably not. I'm gonna have to put it on the other way. And that way gives me a headache because I had a brain surgery and right here be mad tender. Even when I get my hair braided, I be under like ow, ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. All right, now we in business. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I need some air. Whew. I think I'm going through menopause. Is that even possible? All right, hold on. Let me go back up in here because I had to answer his question first because that's only fair, right? So if I'm gonna do this, let me not rush because I need to see what's going on because I think that your issue is resolvable. Now, let me tell you something about these super chat readings. If I'm looking at your cards and I see something that I feel is too personal, I'm gonna just tell you to call me. I'm not putting it. I'm not doing that. Like we don't do that. So I'm letting you know that off the rip. So don't get mad if I say call me. Just call me. Okay? All right. All right. So this morning I go to the Most High God. Thank you for protecting our minds, bodies, souls, and energy fields. We come this morning asking for protection and divine white light as we tap into universal consciousness and universal energy. We ask for the guidance and assistance of my guardian angel, Abatala, Father of the White Cloth. Ashe. Oh, wow. Sit down or go to the bathroom. And did you have water this morning?
I just got water.
Oh, okay. So relax. I go to my ancestors, known and unknown. Ashe Yo, Ashe to Claudel, Ashe to Melissa, Ashe to Winnie, and Ashe to Irma Davis. Ashe, as I ask for clarity, guidance, and protection. I go to the gates of Allegro, asking for entry into the spirit realm as you want to only gatekeeper, keyhole, then bridge the spirit realm. Ashe, protected the physical and spirit realm. Ashe. To Allegro as I extend the gates. Ashe to Allegro as I extend the gates. Ashe to Allegro as I extend the gates. Ashe to my guardian angel. Shade to the Most High God. I ask that any low vibration, darker demonic energy reverts back to the known and the unknown senders 3 times 3. Aishayo, Aishayo, Aishayo. All right, now we can play. And you know, a lot of people don't do. I think a lot of people do their prayer on before they get online. But I feel like if you do that, then how do you protect your viewers too? You know. So if you don't see what a person is praying about and what they praying to, don't fuck with them. It's not worth it. They can be freaking praying to God knows what and have all kinds of hell running through your life and you won't even know it. And it ain't even worth that. It's supposed to be 50 degrees, but for some reason it's not. Alright. So anyway, you a water sign and you want to know what's going on with your money. So let's see. Ashe. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. That's better. All right, so right now it's seeming that you had some ideas going. The problem is, I don't think you fully believe in your abilities to create this money that you want, this lifestyle of abundance and stability on a financial level. Also, I'm seeing the Lovers card come up, and it's looking like this may be something that's also affecting your income. So the cards that you got was the Star, the Two of Swords, the Ace of Coins, and the Lovers. So I'm going to ask for clarification on the Lovers real quick and the Two of Swords. Ashe. And this is looking like it's more of a issue with balance with you. You need to find balance in whatever it is that you're trying to do so that you can create and maintain your money. So let me see, where do you need to find that balance at real quick? Okay, so I'm seeing the Queen of Cups. This is a water sign, so this is a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And I'm seeing the Seven of Swords. So I'm seeing some slick shit going on behind your back in reference to money with this female. I don't know if you know who she is, but she's either a water sign or she's somebody who functions and one of her moons is in the water. So she may show emotion a lot or do things based off emotion. This also could represent somebody that's like my complexion, olive kind of complexion, and thick. Okay? So let's see. What is she getting into with this Seven of Swords here? Okay. There is a female that you are interacting with that you need to get from around you. She is slick and sneaky as hell, okay? You got the Nine of Mallets, you have the Death card, and you have the Three of Cups, okay? And so the Death card is speaking of an ending of a cycle and the beginning of another one. And this is something that you have no control over. This is from above and beyond us, okay? And so what is letting you know with that Nine of Wands is that you need to keep your guard up with this individual, especially when it comes to doing any kind of business with them or dealing with money, because these motherfuckers will blow money out the butt, okay? Now, let me see what's going on with your career real quick. And if you want the details on that, all you got to do is hit me up at 917-300-1683. And you already know. I would have Skyped, but I'm on my cell phone, not on my computer. So that's why I don't have the Skype up. So let me see what's going on with your career tips. Look, same shit. In your case, is about balance. Simply about balance. And the need to walk away from a partnership or a relationship that is draining. Okay, so it's looking like you have the Seven of Swords, you have the Sun, you have the Two of Coins, Two of Cups, Eight of Cups. And so again, it's looking like there's something going on behind your back where you're thinking that there's a partnership coming into play or that's in play that will be lucrative and help you build, but it's not. Right now, it's looking like you believe that whatever this partnership is, you believe that y'all have the same ideas, same goals, and same emotional connection to the project. Okay? But what you're going to find is that you're going to end up having to walk away from this partnership, whomever it is. So let me see why. There goes the two again. Two of Swords. It's things that you're not seeing in conjunction. So I don't know if you're trying to build something with somebody that you're in a relationship with, or if it's just that y'all both supposedly have an emotional connection to the project that y'all got going on or idea. But it's showing you the Two of Swords, letting you know that there's some things that you are not seeing. I'm seeing this male come up as the King of Swords. This is an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. And this is going to be the reason why there is some issues where there's going to be a walking away. Okay, and this is going to throw you off, and you're going to have to catch, you're going to have a loss. And this is going to be a situation where y'all going to be some fussing, fighting, wanting to get it in type individuals. So there's that. I just seen, who is that? Miss Red. I left you a message. I needed you to call me, Miss Red. If you can do that, like whenever I get off of here, just hit me on my 917 number. I would greatly appreciate if you did that. Please. I left it on the comments before, but I don't know if you got the opportunity to see the message. You have to wean off the internet. Y'all play too much. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, July babies, some of them, yeah, it depends on them. A lot of times when you're dealing with them, a lot of their issues is balance. Who is that? Nafisa Vibes. Hi, baby. Oh, okay. Thank you. And also, when y'all leaving me messages and comments under the videos, y'all need to put the @ sign, because if you don't, I can't find it. So I think what they did was, in place of the chat room, they replaced it with, if you @ a person, they can see it under the section that says messages. So if you @ me a comment, I know to respond to it. If you don't, I don't be knowing. And then I be missing out on a lot of the juicy damn gossip and stuff. And that's not nice. I want to know what's going on too. Damn it. Thank you, Miss Red. You are the best. It's cold out there. My number, 917-300-1683. Yes. 917-300-1683. If there's anybody on this feed from Chicago, can y'all please give me 2 people that I should do from Chicago? Try to have them not be alive because my readings are really accurate and I don't want to be the reason why anybody is in a situation. So try to make sure they already gone, okay? Thank you. And anybody finds King Vaughn, let him know he need to hit me up. Because I got some things that the cards need him to know from the ancestors that will definitely save that ass. I be trying. Do you know I had somebody on here talk about do I use drugs? Do you, Mubu Crump? How did I felt that coming. I felt it. I felt it. I knew somebody was gonna come in here and say Crump because he was off the hook. Wasn't Crump what the scorekeeper, right? Mubu Crump. My dear, get a time. You said he want me to come over. He wants us to come over there. All right, well, get sure. That's what I'm saying. Get the info right. So Mubu Crump from Shy. Anybody else? I see. Ashman, did you go upstairs and straighten up that mess you made? Okay. When his birthday? Hey, Catherine. I didn't even see that. I'm sorry. Anybody else got questions on his super chat? The next person who requests a super chat reading, I'm gonna just throw the bones. Somebody can have their first bones reading experience. Mm-mm-mm. What is going on with Shalika Sherman? What smoke detector battery, you fucking idiot? That's not a smoke detector battery, you fucking idiot. It's called a security system. People who live in houses, they have that. Worried about my motherfucking smoke detector for a bitch. Worry about whether you got a smoke detector or some way to live for that matter. Stop. That's the thing with people. It's one thing to go to a channel because you want to know, you want to interact with other people around the world. You want to learn different things. You just want to interact without having to leave out your house. And that's all fine and well. But when you are in the comforts of wherever the fuck you are and you take that finger of yours and click on somebody's page just to be on their balls when they don't even have none, that's a problem for me. I don't understand that because that means that you're going out of your way to bring your miserable ass over here to try to make us miserable over here. And we don't do that over here. We don't do miserable. We don't do that. We just don't. Carry the fuck on. It's like this bitch woke up with bum bitch syndrome or something. I don't understand. Matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna violate. I think this is what this is the other bitch. It was what that whole name Zoe and this one, right? Let me violate you real quick. Let me violate you. I'm gonna put all your motherfucking mail out there. See, y'all like to play games, but you shouldn't play games with people because sometimes people got time to be petty. Today is Saturday. I got time to be petty. Let me show you how we do this. I'm gonna smoke your motherfucking boots and then I'm gonna block you. I'm about to be all up in your business. And then guess what? I'm not even gonna do you no solid like I do everybody else and be like, call me. No, I'm gonna violate you right now. About to violate you. Holding no punches. I'm gonna put all your business in the streets. See, when you come see me the right way or don't come see me at all. Because see, when I get in my emotions, I don't get mad. I get even, baby. Because life is about balance, sugar. It's all about the balance. All about the balance. Ashman, what you doing, boy? I don't know what I did with my charger box. Can y'all let me know? Can y'all hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, please. Put a 1 up if you can hear me. All right, because my headphone is connected. And whoever that was that just posed a question, hold on 1 second. I just knocked over my sticky ass coffee. Hold on. Oh, look. It popped up. I found it. Look at that. So, even though I'm dead missing one other headphone, but I guess I have to get to the bottom of that when I can. You know. Georgia. First off, let me do your question first. My dad just got out of the hospital. His new meds for epilepsy. Okay. So you're trying to find out if his new meds for his epilepsy is okay? Let's see. He needs to get an opinion from a different doctor. He can take the epilepsy medication, but not for a long period of time. It's not going to affect him. I mean, it's going to negatively affect him in the long run. So right now, for the time being, yes, he can use the medication while he's finding someone else to go see. Because the epilepsy medication seems to be a medication that's going to have adverse side effects later on down the road and cause illness that can't be repaired. So don't let him stay on there, okay? Here. can do real quick. Birthday number is abundant. What's the name? So 7, 19, 22, 10, 11, 21, 3. Let's see. Yep. Here's your blanket. The heat is on. And so your father is a Scorpio, and according to his birthday, he's the King of Cups. And that's what comes out in here, the King of Cups, okay? And so what it's showing is that you're going to have to drill your father. You're going to have to get in your father's ass, because your father